Good morning, everyone. We're starting your day with an important weather alert that affects us all. Today, Friday, June 20th, 2025, marks the beginning of what could be a record-breaking heat wave. Omaha and surrounding areas are officially under an extreme heat warning, issued by the National Weather Service. This is a level of alert that demands our immediate attention. This is not a typical summer day. We're talking about conditions that can quickly become life-threatening. Dangerous heat and humidity are expected to create a heat index soaring well above safe levels, posing a serious risk to everyone, especially the elderly, young children, and those with pre-existing health conditions. The warning covers Omaha, extending throughout the metropolitan area. Council Bluffs, just across the river, is also included in this urgent warning. Lincoln, Norfolk, and many other communities are bracing for the same extreme conditions, and much of eastern Nebraska and western Iowa are under this heat dome. This widespread impact means we all need to be vigilant. Our goal is to keep you informed with the most up-to-date information so you can make safe choices for yourself and your loved ones. Please take this alert seriously. It's not just about discomfort, it's about preventing serious health emergencies. And share it with anyone who may not have access to this broadcast, especially those who might be vulnerable or isolated. The high-pressure system over our region is acting like a lid on a pot, is trapping heat and moisture, preventing any cooling breezes from providing relief, making the air itself hazardous and potentially dangerous for even short periods of exposure. Everyone, city and rural residents alike, faces significant risks during this heat wave. Should monitor conditions closely and follow safety advice from health professionals and local authorities. Local emergency services are preparing for a surge in calls for an increase in heat-related incidents, including heat exhaustion and heat stroke. By acting now, taking precautions, and staying informed, we can reduce strain on these resources and protect our families and neighbors, ensuring everyone stays as safe as possible during this challenging time. Stay with us for the latest forecast updates, crucial health risk information, and clear, actionable steps to stay safe and healthy during this period of extreme heat. Let's break down today's weather threat. Temperatures will soar into the triple digits with a heat index near 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Strong southerly winds up to 35 miles per hour will accelerate dehydration, making it harder for your body to cool down. The UV index is very high. Unprotected skin can burn in as little as 15 minutes. Sunburn increases your risk of heat exhaustion or heat stroke. Today's danger comes from the combination of extreme heat, high humidity, hot winds, and intense sun. These factors create a hazardous environment for anyone unprepared. Understanding these risks is key to staying safe. As temperatures soar, it's crucial to understand the serious health risks associated with extreme heat. The main health threats today are heat exhaustion and heat stroke, both of which can have severe consequences if not addressed promptly. Understanding the difference between these conditions is key to ensuring safety during heat waves. Heat exhaustion is often the first sign that your body is struggling to cope with the heat. It causes heavy sweating as your body attempts to cool itself down. Other symptoms include weakness, nausea, and fainting, all indicating that your body's cooling system is overwhelmed. If you notice these signs, it's important to act quickly. Move to a cool place, preferably with air conditioning, and sip water to rehydrate. If symptoms worsen, such as increased nausea or dizziness, or don't improve after a short period of cooling down and rehydration, seek medical help immediately to prevent the condition from escalating. Heat stroke is life-threatening and represents a medical emergency. Key indicators include high body temperature, often above 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Other signs are hot red skin, indicating the body is no longer able to cool itself, and a rapid pulse, as the heart works harder to compensate. In severe cases, heat stroke can lead to confusion, seizures, and possible unconsciousness. If you suspect someone is experiencing heat stroke, call 911 right away. While waiting for emergency services, try to cool the person down using any available means, such as applying cool cloths or ice packs. The elderly, particularly those with underlying health conditions, young children whose bodies regulate temperature less efficiently, outdoor workers who are exposed to the elements for extended periods, and people with chronic conditions, such as heart disease or diabetes, are especially at risk of heat-related illnesses. Dehydration can happen quickly in hot weather, exacerbating the risk of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. To prevent dehydration, don't wait until you're thirsty to drink water. Make it a habit to hydrate regularly throughout the day. It's also wise to avoid caffeine and alcohol, especially during periods of intense heat, as these substances can worsen dehydration and impair your body's ability to regulate its temperature effectively. Stay alert to these dangers, especially if you or someone you know belongs to a high-risk group. By recognizing the symptoms early and taking immediate action, you can significantly reduce the risk of serious health complications from extreme heat. Hydration is your best defense against the heat. Staying properly hydrated helps your body regulate its temperature and function efficiently. Drink water regularly throughout the day, even if you're not thirsty. Don't wait until you feel parched. By then, you're already starting to become dehydrated. Carry a water bottle with you as a constant reminder to hydrate. Wear lightweight, loose-fitting, light-colored clothing to reflect sunlight and keep your body cooler. And choose natural fabrics like cotton or linen for better breathability and cooling. These materials allow air to circulate and help wick away sweat. Use hats with wide brims and sunglasses with UV protection for essential sun protection. Avoid strenuous outdoor activities if possible from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. These are the peak hours for sun intensity. Schedule errands or exercise for the cooler hours of the early morning or late evening to minimize heat exposure. If you must be outside during hotter times, take frequent breaks in the shade, under a tree, or indoors in an air-conditioned space. Never, ever leave children or pets unattended in parked cars, even for a short period. Temperatures inside a parked car can rise to deadly levels within minutes, even with the windows slightly open. It's a serious risk. Make sure your pets always have access to fresh, cool water and a shady spot to rest in, especially when outdoors. Limit their walks and outdoor activities to the cooler times of the day to prevent overheating and exhaustion. Watch closely for any signs of heat stress or heat stroke in both children and animals, as they are more vulnerable. Listen carefully to your body. Rest immediately and rehydrate with water or electrolyte drinks at the very first sign of trouble or discomfort. This heat wave will impact weekend plans. Check if events are postponed or moved indoors. If gathering outdoors, provide shade water and cooling stations. Prioritize safety over celebration. Check on neighbors, especially the elderly or those without air conditioning. A quick call or visit can save a life. Keep pets indoors and provide water for outdoor animals and wildlife. Share these tips with friends and family. Stay tuned to KETV News Watch 7 for updates. By working together and staying informed, we can keep Omaha safe and cool.